Welcome back. In Seminole County, district leaders are thinking about rezoning some students to fill a new old school. We're talking about Longwood Elementary. It is set to reopen in August of next year with about 600 children. And those students could possibly come from 6 elementary schools. That includes Highlands, Keith, Lake Mary, Lair, Winter Springs, and Woodlands Elementary. And joining us this morning is our friend Tina Calderon. She's with Seminole County School Board. She's the president this year. Great to see you. Thanks for coming back to visit us. Okay, so let's talk first about why Longwood closed several years ago. What was the reason for closing it in the first place?
We were actually seeing a decrease in the enrollment of students within Seminole County Public Schools, and as you remember, we were really going through some financial crises at that point in time. Our enrollment at Longwood was the lowest ever, and it really wasn't able to sustain as a full elementary school. So we made the decision at that point in time to relocate those students to surrounding schools.
All right, so now we're sort of seeing the opposite effect, which happens, and so now we're seeing more kids and a need for the school to reopen. Is that right?
Absolutely. Actually, we're thrilled about this opportunity. We're seeing an uptick of almost 1,000 new students each year.
Wow.
And because of that, we want to make sure that we're giving all of our students the same quality education that we receive in all of our schools.
So if you live really close to the school, you're probably pretty excited about being able to have a neighborhood school, getting to go back to it. But how will it impact other children? Because there might be some children who might not be, or parents who might not be thrilled about moving, right?
Well, the good news is if you don't want to move, that means you're receiving a quality education in your current school. But we are here to let the public know that we will develop that school, Longwood Elementary, to be the same quality that we're receiving in all of our other elementary schools. I can speak from a mother's standpoint. I actually had my son be rezoned when he was in public schools here in Seminole County, and I'm here to say he's a successful business leader now, so there is light at the end of the tunnel.
So how will you go about, obviously the decision hasn't been made yet, but once the decision is made, how will you go about sort of deciding how all of this works, and will parents have a say in what happens?
Absolutely. We are urging the public to give us all of their comments. On November 9th at 5:30 p.m. we will be having a meeting for the public to come to give their opinions. At that point in time, our staff will present a minimum of 3 options for rezoning. At the conclusion of that meeting, they'll present those options and every comment given by the public to our superintendent, and he will decide if one of those options are a quality option, and he will then bring it to the board, and we will make a decision if that is the correct option. We've gone through rezoning in the past, and I'm just here to urge the public to give us your comments and let you know that we take this very seriously from the school board standpoint. We'll be driving every street and neighborhood to make sure that we are doing the right decision for all families.
And I understand money has been spent on Longwood Elementary as well to fix it up, to bring it up to a new standard.
Absolutely. We are doing what we feel is the fiscally responsible thing to do in Seminole County. For us to build a brand new elementary school, that would cost us about $22 million, whereas to refurbish and bring in the new technology and all the wonderful bells and whistles to Longwood Elementary, it's only costing us $8 million. So we're excited to welcome our students into a new, refreshed school that they will love, just like they love their current schools.
All right, so we know parents are going to have a lot of questions. Tell us again, Tina, what do they need to do, where do they need to go to get more info or to participate in giving feedback?
Well, if they do have questions, I urge them to visit our website at www.scps.us. We are asking people to ask any questions they have, and we will answer them and put that on our website for all to read. Additionally, they can come to the meeting on November 9th at 5:30 at the Educational Support Center and let us know what their thoughts are at that time.
Okay, Tina Calderon, Seminole County School Board. Great to see you too. Thanks for being here with us this morning. All right, 7:26 right now. We're going to send it over to Bob.
Amy, thank you. Boy, a tragedy on a river ride in Australia is impacting, of course, the theme park.